What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. I'm your host, Fatty316. Let's skip the chit chat and the small talk. I want to get right into it. I'm my co-host every week. You know him, you love him. Maxim's G420. What's going on, my man?
Chilling, baby, chilling. It's fucking been a long week, bro. 4th of July on a Thursday, throw everything off. That's fucked up. I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah,
shit, bro. I hate that shit.
Oh, we forgot to tell Dirk. We voted on not doing intros no more, only on live shows. You know,
yeah,
we just agreed that you would vote with us anyway. So.
And there goes our third chair. If y'all see him, y'all love him.
And the third chat, there he is. And I'm not saying his name because I may be called a racist.
His name is Woogie.
Yeah,
Woogie. Which actually makes kind of sense because the guy who we know whose name is Boogie is white and his name is Boogie.
Yeah. Boogie.
We do have some special guests with us tonight.
Yes, we do.
But before that,
I
got an announcement. One of the former things of the show has come back. What's once lost has been found.
Oh, okay.
So let me go grab him and give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, while he goes and does that, I want to make sure to thank everybody out there in YouTube land. Thanks for all the likes, the subscribes. Make sure you hit the button wherever it is. I never know where it's at. Y'all know. I don't know where it's at. I never watch it. I hear it on the video. But we appreciate all the love and support. But yeah, bro. So how's shit been going for you, Woogie?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
The original beanie is back.
Oh, there you go. Holy shit!
It has been found.
Oh man, where the fuck has that been, bro?
It has been under the love seat in here in a little. From that night, I got drunk from the anniversary show. It got into a little
anniversary.
Wait,
show.
The funny part is my guy had his light and it dropped. He's like, I can't get my lighter. I'm like, just raise the little thing, and he lifted. He's like, bro, there's something stuck right here. I'm like, what is it? And there she was. And I was like, oh my God.
I haven't seen that thing in a minute. So I was like, what are you talking about? You got a surprise.
Since the anniversary show. That was the last it was ever seen again.
You asked me, like, I don't know where it is anymore. It just disappeared,
tonight,
bro.
She's out of retire, or she's been found. We'll sport her, but she'll be retired only on special occasions.
It's like when they're trying to pull Stewie out of Peter. He's been stuck in his roles for so long.
That's right. I remember that.
I told Gary, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have a special guest who's gonna come back to the show. He's like, oh man,
and I was like, what the fuck, bro? You know how it has been. We've had some special guests that we can't even talk about. We can't even talk about who the special guest was because some shit went. Anyway, whatever, bro. If people have been around know what that means. I'm just gonna stop it there. So I'm gonna keep on talking. Too fucking high. This edible kicking in.
But you ready to bring in our guests? I mean, they've been waiting, so it's
we got 2 special guests from our friends.
Quit Pine. God damn it, Gary threw me off. No offense to them, I fuck everybody show up.
Oh, he fucks up my name, his own name.
Yeah.
It's
so
great.
No, Quit Whining Podcast. Wize, Mistress, and Just Tom.
What's up?
I would say y'all correct me on all the words that destroy anyway. So I feel your pain, Chris.
I fuck up. It's like my trademark at this point now. You know?
Oh no, that's a thing, bro.
Every show.
It's one of those things where you take a shot.
Woogie over there, I probably fuck up his show the most.
Oh my God.
He's actually here on our show.
Especially it's the pressure's on whenever Dirk's there. Whenever Dirk's there, it's like, oh shit. So you say my name right? That's why he wears the beanie. You don't wear the beanie because he's like it's cool. No, he wears
it for the last part of the show.
Sweat his ass off. What's going on? I'd write this shit down one day.
Well, what's going on, guys?
Nothing much. Thanks for the invite.
Yes.
I know it took a while for us to get on, but
that's my fault. I'm lazy.
No, just timing and stuff. For me, like, in 2 weeks I'll be doing a card show in Capital City, Baton Rouge, and then in August doing one here at the convention center. So some of my weekends are, booked. But
that's what's up.
Yeah, so
He's a
things changing
popular
there.
man.
I know he's busy.
Yeah, just gotta have some fun in life.
I guess
Fun.
This
Tell
What's
us-
that?
This is the
Yeah,
most
what is
fun I
that?
have.
Now y'all got to sell y'all show. Tell us about your show, Just Whining. Give
Just
us a little
Whining.
description.
Just
Quit whining. Basically, we get on there and we whine about shit.
Just whining. Oh my god! Oh my
You know,
god! I can't believe
that-
you did
Okay,
that.
Chris, so that is
Tom,
actually hilarious.
Maybe we need to think of a name change.
Quit
Whining.
whining.
No, I
whining.
My
I
fault,
mean-
dude. I swear to God, honest, that I'm just slipping, bro. I'm
I
trying to get
He's
them to
nervous.
describe their show, and I said
It's
that.
the
I
old
say-
Yeah,
I
age
yeah,
feel-
yeah. Yeah. Tom and Wize Mistress, please tell us about your show. Quit whining. You
That's
can
it.
find wherever you find listen to podcasts. Please go check them out. Give them a like, subscribe, and whatnot.
Basically,
Well, I
we
mean-
whine about everything.
Yeah. I mean, we get into politics, we get into casual conversations, we get into, just different topics each week, and we veer off topic a lot because we drink wine, and after a long week of work, the wine and the sun get to you a little bit quicker.
And if
So-
you want to hear some, just plain old marital bitching, me and my husband. I know her.
Hello.
Wait, where's it at? What's it doing? Yeah.
Oh shit.
I just feel bad that she has her little plug at the bottom. I didn't even type mine in. I don't even know how to do that.
Aw.
Wow.
Good dog.
I know
That's why
you.
it's just Tom.
I know.
Yeah, I
I know
know.
you too. I know everybody on the screen. Woohoo. Yeah. Hi, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Dang.
Oh,
Grand opening,
No,
grand closing.
Unlike probably everybody else here, I'm not on TikTok or Twitter.
Me neither.
So, yeah,
I don't got
know all
TikTok
these
or
little
Twitter
ins and
either.
outs and stuff.
Basically, our podcast is we get together, and I would say we all drink alcohol, but I can't drink alcohol anymore. But we all get together, and basically the shit that's going on in the world that's like stupid is what we talk about. Or, I mean, there's some important shit. We've talked about mental health and all that. It's basically just if you're from our era in the world, we have all these little snowflakes that run around and they're offended because you looked at them.
yeah. No, we touch a little bit about that stuff. We don't get into as deep as you guys have because we do listen to the show.
If you
I know
are
I do.
offended easily,
Oh no, don't
obviously
listen to them. Yeah, don't listen.
Yeah,
to
do
them.
not listen to us.
Y'all would probably be kicked off your platform. So no.
Yeah.
Oh no, me and Gary and Dirk have pushed the limits.
No, we've there's been a line I've hopped over a little bit. Like
I mean,
Well, yeah.
I
Sometimes
like
it's
to
hard not to
tiptoe
say
on
it.
the line. You never know which way you're gonna go.
I'm in Canada. I'm in USA. I'm in Canada.
Well, I mean, just like just like the other night, watching Euro Trip and thinking about it, like they could even make that movie today because
No.
all the
Euro
people
Trip.
would just be like, nope, this.
Oh no,
Even
we
that
talk about it all the
70s
time.
show. We
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can't make shit like that anymore. Red Foreman would be fucking. Oh shit!
Yeah, that night they have
Okay.
that 90s show
The
that
90s
came out,
show. Yeah.
and it's a pretty decent. The first season was pretty good. This last one I just watched. It's all right.
Where I could
it's
watch
much-
that.
Netflix. You can watch that on Netflix.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
too cool for that.
But it's one of those things where and Red's not the same as it because he's like a grandpa now. Like he was kind of a grandpa before. He's grandpa now, so he doesn't do the full foot in the ass thing. He still gets his temper or whatever, but they obviously have changed
But
it. 'cause
that's
it's-
who Red Foreman is. Foot in the ass.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
no.
well, he has
was-
grandkids now, so
And it was still that way in the 90s.
kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's always Clarence Bonniger to me from RoboCop.
Oh. Well, that was like I actually got to meet, the good old guy from Quantum Leap, who's in NCIS New Orleans now, Scott Bakula.
Oh,
And
Oh, Scott Bakula, yeah.
and then when he came in, I'm like, oh, it's Quantum Leap. He's like, no, NCIS. I'm like, no, you're Quantum Leap.
Was his name Sam? Or
Yeah.
Sam the guy that he was he
No,
was,
it was Sam. Al
was
was
Sam.
the AI.
Yeah,
Or
that's what it was. I was
the
like, what the fuck was
hologram.
the
not-
hologram guy that would
He was
like,
the real guy. He was just a
Yeah.
hologram. Yeah,
Mm.
that was
Transfer.
a good show, man. That was actually a damn good show.
Yeah.
I used to love that. The new version of it is different. It's some Asian guy. I can't remember what his name is. I've seen him in other stuff before.
It don't have the heart.
They redid
It's not-
that.
yeah, they
Yeah, they just
did?
they modern it up like where you really don't give a shit about him. Where
I
the
probably
other
really
show,
need to
you
start
know,
buying Netflix and some of these series so I don't get completely behind and like I live under a rock.
Here's the thing. Not only that, it's like I don't watch commercials much anymore unless I'm watching live TV.
I don't like
earlier-
commercials.
Like earlier today, I was watching. Only reason I didn't watch that many commercials either. So I was watching soccer. I was watching Euro 2024
Oh
and
yeah.
and Copa America. And during the match, there's no fucking commercials. So I'm just
No.
sitting there, and then it's the only time there's commercials at halftime. And at halftime, I'm fucking doing something else.
Weren't we watching that earlier, Tom?
We had the England game on at the
Oh.
penalty kick part.
Fuck if I know.
yo, I watched the Godzilla, King Kong, New Empire.
Oh yeah, you
That's on
did.
my list to
Oh, was
watch
it good?
tomorrow.
Okay,
Bad,
that's what I
bad.
thought.
Bad?
Bad.
It look, if they would have just left the monsters fight and that was the whole movie, it would have been great.
Oh,
But everything else, it was like, you gotta be kidding me.
well, that's like
Really, it was bad. Me and Brandy just shout out Brandy, shout out to her.
Hey, boo boo.
The movie just is like lame, dude. It's like
See,
the
and
human part made it so lame, dude. It's like, wow.
It's
I
like the
don't like
opposite of
movies.
Godzilla -1 because the
No,
human
that was-
part made it
that
so
was-
much
Really?
better.
That's
yeah.
But
Minus
yeah,
one was
but
great.
they won the focus point though. The problem is they got two storylines trying to be the focus point: the fight monsters and the human story. You know, Godzilla -1 wasn't the focal point of the movie.
Well, and Godzilla was always about Godzilla. King Kong was always about King Kong, really.
No, Godzilla -1 is probably the best Godzilla movie I've ever
Yeah, have
seen.
you not seen it?
It's probably the best one they've ever made.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's that good.
I watched all
It
the
is.
other
It's
ones.
It's fucking
that
great,
good.
dude.
It's that good.
such a movie.
You gotta watch it, Tom. You gotta watch it.
It harkens back to the old school original Godzilla. Like this is where Godzilla came
Even
from.
better.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It's not with the
something-
cheesy like graphics of a guy in a suit.
Oh yeah. I mean, like something
Model
I
buildings.
like
Or the
something that
characters on as flat, when back in like the old black and white ones, they would just be like flat Japanese people, just no
Yeah.
emotion whatsoever. Like, oh my God, everything would be like, oh my God, or,
Just
something
pointing to
like
the
that.
sky.
I mean, like some things I hold out against, like the new Beetlejuice movie. I won't go
Oh.
see. I'll wait.
Oh, I'm
just,
going to see
like,
that.
I like the
Yeah, I'll see
original
that.
so good. I'm like, there's no
You
point to
have
watch
to
the
go
second.
see that.
Oh,
I want to go see it just because Michael Keaton's reprising Beetlejuice. If he wasn't reprising Beetlejuice,
yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
watch
be
it.
fucking worried about it. I would be like, whatever.
You
When it comes
gotta
out on-
go
on
in.
streaming, I'll watch it.
Go in like I did with Ghostbusters Afterlife. You go in with not the expectations of the original movies. Just go
Okay,
go in
that's
as
fair
its
enough.
own thing and you'll enjoy it more. Like Afterlife, I enjoyed it and I didn't compare it to the original too.
But it was
I
still
wasn't
really good.
expecting those standards of those movies. If they would have did it maybe like 10 years after the second one, maybe I'd have had more expectations for it. But since it was so late, it was going to be limited with the originals. It was a good story and it made sense.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't see the new one.
That's like the whole new Dune series. I enjoyed the first one so much. They've made 2 and they're going to make a third. It was like you could have made 2 and that would have been enough.
They're gonna
Well,
do
it's
that
in
for
part.
everybody
Out.
else.
They play
But-
some movies out so badly.
Yeah.
Like
No,
they
they ain't
play it out
Dune's
way
good.
bad.
Yeah.
I enjoy.
Oh.
I'm a fan of the original too, and the new Doom is good. It's
Well,
damn good.
I have
As
to
I say-
rewatch it. It's so long and it's so slow. It's not super fast. I think I got halfway through Dune.
Watch
first
the
one.
original again, and it'll
Yeah.
be. And so
What makes you
when
think
by the
that's
time
9
you get
hours
to the new
lying
Doom,
around?
you're not as lost. You won't be as lost because you kind of the original Doom movie kind of baby feeds you the movie
Yeah.
what the story actually is, so it helps you understand it.
I
Look,
know.
it took me 30 years to understand Dune.
Yeah, I know we talked about this before.
Yes, so watch
have
the
that much time
original and
I don't
you
have
go
that
watch
much
the
time
new one.
dedicated.
It's a lot
Yeah.
easier to follow
this
because the
motherfucker,
new one gets more detailed.
I just got 7 hours to kill. I ain't got nothing else to do. My girl's not gonna watch nothing else but Dune with me. That
Shit, go
sounds
watch,
like fun.
go watch all the extended
Yeah.
versions of Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
That's like
Jesus
9
Christ.
hours.
Dude, it's like a 12
9
hour
to 10
fucking
hours. Yeah,
clip.
yeah, it's
Get outta
long,
here, dude. It's like
Did
get
but
out.
it's
y'all
worth
see
it. It's worth it.
They have Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering Commander decks.
Okay.
And
That's
she
a good-
segue in.
Yeah,
Speaking of
that's-
cards,
Yeah,
Couldn't help myself. He said Lord of the Rings. I'm a
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings nerd.
No.
So tonight we're gonna get into trading cards, collectible cards, player cards, whatever kind of cards.
And of course for Dirk, Japanese anime porno cards.
Yes, yes, his
hentai
deck,
cards.
you know,
So
yeah,
that
his-
really is a thing.
his
Oh, I'm
Vegas
pretty sure
deck.
it's a thing. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
sure
sure
if I
it
Google
is.
that shit right now, it'll fucking
This
pop.
motherfucker pops up a deck
Actually,
like
Wize
that.
actually makes some cards that are like the anime women characters in panties, and they sell them online. And
Yeah,
these are from the
fine.
kids shows.
Oh, I know what to get for Dirk for Christmas.
Look,
No.
Dirk, you gotta shoot us your address in the group chat.
Nope.
I'm gonna send you that shit. Fucking,
No.
I'm gonna go look at Amazon right now. What the fuck?
But
Hold
then
on, what's the
again,
password?
I mean,
Let me get in this shit.
But then again,
Your girl's
Japan
gonna be
does.
like, "What the fuck is on
I
Amazon?"
know Chrissy's gonna be like, "What are you buying? What is it? Japanese anime porn playing cards?
But-
What's going on?
but
You don't
then
listen
again,
to the show, babe. You don't listen to the show."
Or I'll get a
No.
screenshot and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
but then again, in Japan, like the old cigarette vending machines, you put money in, you pull the knob. They have ones
Mhm.
out
Or
there
not.
that give
Oh my
like
God.
used panties.
Yep. I've
They're in
seen
like
that
little
one.
boxes.
I saw it.
We've talked about that before too. That shit is weird. It's like
That's weird.
their technology, they're using it for such crazy shit. Like they got sex dolls out there that motherfuckers are marrying.
Yeah,
Like
And
what?
the state allows it.
Well, I mean,
okay, we went from cards to panties.
I know.
No, it's a sex
That's
robot.
definitely way off topic.
that's
Yeah.
kind of
Oh.
like how our podcast goes. We're all
Of course,
over the
those are
place.
the kind of people that are probably making some of the anime cards. So you probably have to have some background knowledge.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards are fire, bro. I like them. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, Pokemon. Well, I mean, like, even with, I know with Fatty there who likes wrestling, as you can see with the Sting shirt, they have people there like buying Pokemon cards to wear into the ring with them, carrying them down because they're like $1 million.
They just
When
had a
did you start
Pokemon
collecting
thing here.
cards, Tom?
Oh, I started collecting cards in the early 80s. I even have some of the original Star Wars cards that Topps made that they've remade, which I'm upset about because they remade them. They just have a black border around it versus
die.
the
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 blue, huh?
regular.
Was it the
But
blue?
they look identical. But except, older cards just fade over time. 30, 40 years, a piece of paper is going to fade. Like, they didn't have the protections for cards back then that they do now. Like, you can actually get stuff sealed and air sealed and stuff
Oh
like
yeah, no.
that.
Back
now.
then it was just the fucking sheet of paper with the sleeves. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's it.
If you were lucky,
Well-
you had the little individual sheet. That
Yeah.
sometimes you put the nicer cards in the individual sheet of plastic, its own little pack. You had a little flap on it, and then you put that in the fucking thing. Like those
Oh,
are the
yeah.
special cards. I remember that's the only thing I ever used them for.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
most people had a shoebox, and that's where all your good cards went. You had it in your whatever shoebox you liked, the name of Adidas or
What was the
Reebok
first
or-
thing you started collecting? Was it the Star Wars cards or it was baseball?
The first actually thing I started collecting was football cards, and then I just whatever was at the 7-Eleven, which I guess convenience store, gas station down here, that would sell, and because you could go
Okay.
get a pack of cards for $1, and you got the nice gum with it that was
Yep.
probably made in the 1930s, but it's still good now because it
Some
hasn't
World War
changed
II
over
gum,
the.
motherfucker.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's left over. We made this shit. Somebody gonna eat it.
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly.
Give it to the little kids. They be fine. Look,
They did
G.I.
not
Joe
waste
chew
it.
gum.
You
Go.
can sit it on the counter. Bugs don't get near it. It stays red with the white powder all over it for 10, 15 years.
You can spit it out of your mouth after chewing it and light it on fire.
No, it breaks in your mouth. That's what it
Yeah,
does.
it
Oh yeah,
breaks.
it would snap into pieces, and then you'd have to form it, and then it's like C4. It's like you're literally taking plastic explosive and chewing on it.
So that's
color
some
your
of the
pink.
difference between now and then. Now all the packs are like air sealed versus like the old packs. They were just like wax wrapped around. You could rip it
Yeah.
open with a piece of gum in it. Um,
Cody, what about you? When did you start collecting cards or had interests in cards?
When I got married, I was kind of forced into it.
You sound so happy.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Actually, no, not when I got married. 14 years ago we got together, so around then. Fuck, it's been 14 years.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
I would say time flies.
Man, it sure does.
Actually, Fatty was instrumental in our wedding. You know, I came across that CD the other day.
Oh, the volume music.
Yeah.
It's still in the computer as y'all wedding music.
Oh, see, I'm
Aw.
touched.
Well,
That's
it's
friendship
songs
right
I
there,
use for other
y'all.
things. So it's like, why not? Why mess with them? Just leave them there.
That's friendship, y'all.
Yeah.
He was our
Oh.
DJ.
But like,
Let me do it right.
oh,
It's just you. You kicked everybody out. What the fuck was that?
He was giving the wink.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
wink,
they
yeah.
know the wink.
Doesn't they all the
The
time?
wink.
God.
Yeah, he's the
The
worst
wink.
winker. It's the worst.
So
winker
when you
in
got
the world.
married, but what kind of cards?
Come on, chill. Much stuff.
Baseball. For sure baseball, but mostly Magic.
That's fair. I don't understand magic, but
Dude.
I'm not a witch.
It's not like that. Bro.
No, that's a
They're not out in the-
tarot
Yeah,
card.
no.
They're not out in the woods fucking dancing naked under the fucking full moon. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
He's like,
No,
magic.
Magic
You play
the
magic,
Gathering.
you gotta be like, for real, man. We're gonna go
Yeah.
get some fucking cow's blood right now. Come on, let's go get it.
I would say it's like the Pokemon game for the cards, but Magic actually came before Pokemon, so I think
mean-
one copied the other.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
pretty sure Magic was the original, and like a lot of
Yeah.
these card games now are basing off of that.
Yeah.
Aren't they basing off of it of D&D? Really?
Yes. I
Because
mean,
I remember there's the story of D&D was one of the creators. I forgot which one it was. She thought her husband, like his wife, thought she was cheating on her. So she followed him one day, like one night where he said he was supposed to be going like bowling or some shit. And he wasn't going to bowling or some shit. He was going to his friend's house. They're in his basement, and him and 6 of his friends, they're inventing Dungeons and Dragons. They're inventing the game and the rule of the game, and that's how she found out that he wasn't cheating. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah." If you look him up, you'll see. I can't remember his name right now. I've smoked too much weed in my life.
well, our friend who we do a once a week Magic game. Well, I say once a week, but it's the scheduled once a week Magic game. The other ones just kind of happen. He has all the Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering collection, commander decks. And we're actually starting a Dungeons and Dragons game in a month, I think. I don't know. But yeah.
That's what's up.
So I collect the cards, but I also like the books.
There you go.
All right. Dirt. What about you? Ever collected cards?
Early 80s baseball cards, and on one of my birthdays, my friends decided to give me a whole pack of, remember these garbage pail kid cards. Remember those?
Oh shit, those were the fucking
yes!
shit, bro.
Those actually got
remember
some
those.
value too.
Oh yeah, some original ones, bro. Those are
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
The Messy Tessie and the Valerie Vomit and all that stuff.
Yep.
The Atom Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
They've
Yeah, a lot
Actually,
of them
I
was,
might have some of those.
the alliteration
actually-
was great in that fucking shit.
They've actually brought it back. Topps have made a new Garbage Pail Kid series out of their Chrome line, so the cards are shiny, a little bit thicker too.
I might
Mm.
But
need
no
Nah,
one's
kids
really
are too
collecting
fucking
the new
sensitive
ones.
now, man.
They
couldn't
they're
handle
so
that shit.
offensive.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
know
kidding
that's
me?
the
They're so
problem.
offensive. Kids
Everything
nowadays
is
are bad enough as it is. They're all little
Messy
keyboard
Tessie.
gangsters. Can you imagine you getting fucking trading cards? And they're like, Stinky
Yeah, with
Susie or some
offensive
shit.
shit on it, yeah.
La-
Like,
there's
you're
some
getting
keyboard
stoked.
warriors out there, but them cards, they might make them cry.
That's
Might make them cry.
No.
So,
I hope not.
Holy
all
shit.
right. All right. Good job, Dirt. Good job.
What?
Did you collect anything else outside of that?
A little football, a little hockey here and there, but I wasn't a huge card collector. Most of my friends were. I just got into it because of them.
Because we're a
Gotcha.
bunch of nerds, it's okay.
It's all good.
well, I mean, that's like there's like some collectors now that all they do is like, they'll just get like Derek Carr cards and that's it, or Drew Brees, or like they'll pick just one player and that's it.
Look,
Ooh.
this is how this might get us blocked off of YouTube this little bit here, but this is a sticker that they had that definitely couldn't go right now because motherfuckers would lose their motherfucking mind.
No.
Yeah.
We are banned.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's gonna stop
Well,
our
nice knowing
recording.
y'all.
That was our last show.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say what it was. You gotta have to watch the
Oh
YouTube.
no.
Patty
You
said,
gotta
"I'm
watch
outta
the
here."
YouTube to
Like,
see it. Yeah.
yeah,
You'll
I
definitely
don't
get
think
blocked if you say
But I had to look
Yeah.
up some of the cards. So like, man, there were some cards that were pretty offensive, and some were pretty messed up. And that was definitely one. Yeah, that was one that couldn't go with right now.
so sensitive.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like thinking about that. Oh, a friend of mine, he collects Legos, and he actually has some of the Lego sets of the Boba ship in there. Well, they changed the name because they can't mention that word anymore. The name's gone. It's just ship one. They won't
What?
say slave one.
Really?
Yeah,
Nope.
they
Gone.
Disney dropped the slave
Are you
one
fucking
name.
kidding me?
Yeah. Look, hey,
Man,
speaking of
I
garbage,
don't know. That's what I was like, really.
speaking of
But-
garbage pail kids, you want to see one that I had? This is the first series that they definitely wouldn't allow anymore. Watch
Oh,
this.
let's see this
I
one.
got one that's gonna top Gary.
Oh,
Probably. I didn't have it. I didn't search too much.
Mardi Gras.
Why?
Yeah.
why is it so
Dirk,
little?
Oh,
Dirk, we're not supposed to say what it is.
Too late.
All right. Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
It's offensive.
Yeah.
Somebody gets super pissed, especially down here. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Ooh.
Somebody lose their fucking
I
mind.
remember this one.
Yeah, these are fucking. You can take it off the screen now, bro. Jesus Christ! You gotta keep looking through
Yeah.
that. It's like
No.
I put it up there for
Really
fucking 10
is
seconds, bro. It was like in and out, like a fucking bank robber. Give me all the money. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna sit here and lay on there.
Why?
How y'all doing tonight?
Why? Was it offensive? Why?
Okay.
Why was it offensive? It was
Oh, here you go. Here's another one. That's topical.
that's a late one.
Oh my God.
Yes, this is a late.
You
one.
could tell
Oh,
the originals, the first series from the ones
Yeah.
after. The
Oh yeah,
first
the
ones
first
that stood
series
out.
one just they had some bad ones in there.
they were
That's
so-
where I think my collecting start was Garbage Pail Kids.
See, I started off with I think I did the most old school ways. I started off with baseball cards.
I did too, but I didn't like collect them. I just threw them in a shoebox, like Tom
yeah,
said.
that's what I'm saying. I'd do that too, but like everybody did. Like Dirk was saying, everybody in the neighborhood's collecting them because they say
Yeah.
like they're cool. And if not, like even the shitty cards, you just fucking take a clothespin, fucking clip it to your back fucking spoke, fucking and ride your bike and make a little fucking clickety clack. And it was like, that's what we would do with that. I've done that before. Just
Yeah.
trying to do a fucking endo and put my foot in the front tires because I don't got a front brake because we were poor.
Yeah, but you see, I wasn't collecting though. I didn't even know who these fucking players were. I was too young still to even understand who
See,
these players were.
I grew up.
I just had football and baseball cards. That's all I knew.
See, I grew up in Chicago. It's a multi-sport town, so there's sports everywhere all the time. Something like all the big major sports. They got 2 baseball teams, a football team, a basketball team, a hockey team. They had a soccer team back then. They got a soccer team now.
Yeah.
Like it's like. So I grew up around sports, nothing. So baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards. MJ, bro, I was fucking. I was a kid. I grew up with MJ. So I've seen him. So I knew what value was on certain stuff because I got into the games and be like, oh, I knew this guy, this Doc Gooden card is actually a good card to have.
Yeah.
Like this is that year that he won the fucking Cy Young. This is a good card to have. You know what I mean? Like we would actually, and it was big with baseball because baseball is all about numbers and about how hard it is. And like anybody that's ever played baseball, like the only thing that I can control that's even the closest as far as skill that's hardest to master is hitting a baseball coming at you at 90 miles an hour or hitting a golf ball on the floor that's fucking sitting still with a golf club and hit that shit straight. If you've ever played golf, try that. It's not as easy as it looks. I know you guys have gone and done that shit over at what was it, Top Golf? Or Loft 18?
Oh, that
Loft
thing.
18? Yeah, like hitting a golf ball isn't as easy as it looks. Motherfuckers like easy. Like go ahead.
I can't do it, so I don't even attempt it.
I couldn't
see,
get.
that's
I
what I'm
couldn't.
Great.
I never could get the screen to work. I'd hit the
Yeah.
screen and it wouldn't count. I was like, I give up.
See, the thing is that with those things, you have to hit them and swing full swing like you're actually like hitting it. Not just trying to make
Okay.
contact. You're hitting it and taking full swings. Like if I'm throwing a
Okay.
pass, I'm cocking back and I'm not just tossing it really light because then it's not going to go very far. I got to fucking throw this bitch like I'm throwing it 30 yards down fucking field. Like you got to. It takes the physics of it is the momentum of whatever the object is that it's tracking and how fast it's going into the screen when it makes contact.
I didn't think
And
about it because I probably was in full swinging.
Yeah, and if you notice too, there's a
You know.
box on the bottom right where you're standing, and that's like the motion sensor box where you're at, so it can tell when somebody's on there and how to register stuff. So if you're like off to the sides, it won't register. But we're off topic again because that's how everything happens. Goddamn.
Well,
podcast.
Gary, I was going
You
to ask
really
you, what-
are full of
you-
so
I mean-
much information.
did you were you a hardcore collector, Gary?
Kind of when it came to baseball cards, I wasn't hardcore enough where I kept them in a binder. Like we talked about it, I think before.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
I've
were a
seen
shoe
those. I've
boxer,
seen
huh?
those.
Like the
Yeah,
rest of
I
us.
was definitely a shoe boxer, but there were some cards that I had in a own like a little metal tin, almost like a
set.
yeah, like not like a set for that. It was made for something else, but it was just a big enough size for
Oh,
baseball
okay. It
cards.
was just a tin that you had.
just a separate tin, but I just couldn't remember what the name of the mint or candy it was that it was actually used for. But I used to use those for like the nicer cards. Those cards I wouldn't show anybody. Like nobody would be able to handle those cards. Those cards were like my cards, and I actually had them for a long time. I don't know when I lost them. Those are gone for a long time ago. But when I got older, I think when I was in my 20s, and Yu-Gi-Oh came out, I fucking for some reason that show brought me back to my childhood, being in my 20s, raising my own kid, like with my ex at the time, and like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's pretty cool. I could put this on and the kid could watch it. It's just, hey, look, it's a storyline. Japanese kids, they got fucking special powers with these fucking decks that they put in their hand of cards. And how do you get the cards in the first place? I've never seen anybody buy a pack of cards. How are they using these cards? They just find them on the street. Like,
You know what?
giving
Now
you a
that you
startup.
say that, my brain is actually thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
The Yu-Gi-Oh was fun, bro. I used to have a lot of those cards, and I actually watched it and followed the show. One of the rare things that I ever used to do. Like I never did that with much of anything else. That there was two different things that I was into, other than like baseball and baseball cards. Like that was a normal thing. Baseball cards and basketball cards and football cards. Like I knew if I had a Walter Payton football card, that's a good card.
Yeah.
Like rookie card, probably the best. The card that he won the Super Bowl in, maybe a good one too. I don't know. Like I didn't really like never go into them for prices, and I would hear shit later on because every once in a while I would go like into the old record stores that you used to go into, and they would have like guides sometimes there in their little magazine sections, and I would grab the guide and I would like read the guide and look up and see like certain cards that I knew that I still had at that time before 7 or 8 moves since then that now they're gone. So, but I would look them up and see what they were, or when Google was first coming out, because all of us here, I think most of us here are all older than Google.
Oh yeah.
So we're old as fuck.
Well, I mean that was like they had like the Beckett pricing guide for the cards right beside like the computer gaming world for your like cheat codes for like your Nintendos or your computer games.
Right next to the Wizard for the comic book.
Mm-hmm. And then a little further down, you'd find the guns and ammo and.
Yeah. Well, you always had your like what was it, black belt? So you for your martial arts or your nunchucks or stars that were always safe for kids.
Chuck Norris is always on the cover of one of those,
right?
like,
Black Belt magazine, right? Chuck was always on the cover.
Yeah, Chuck Norris.
I was saying he probably still is.
Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. The ground moves away from Chuck Norris.
Uh-oh.
Like, you can't name a street after Chuck Norris because nobody crosses Chuck Norris gets away with it.
I mean,
there's
Chuck
a bunch.
Norris,
There was one. I was in a group a long time ago, and we would text each other stupid Chuck Norris fucking memes. That was like 6 phones ago, but that shit was funny, and I still remember some of the oddball ones. Like they're so funny. Like
yeah. Well, that's like some of the memes is like with the shark sign. Sharks swim at your own risk. It's the sign for the sharks, and they have like Chuck Norris standing in the water.
Yeah, of course. This is Chuck Norris. But yeah, but Fatty, how about you? What kind of you get in? You big into trading cards or collecting
At
cards?
different time periods. Like just depends on like I guess the garbage pail kids thing was like just a kids thing. But like as I got older, I got in. What the fuck was that? I know when the Bulls won the championship in '91, I collected, I think, the whole Fleer set of the Bulls team, and that was done. But it just so happened to work. I was collecting cards, and I wasn't trying to. But the thing is, where I started collecting was in '92, the X-Men cards.
See, I never got into those.
I
I think it was
was series 1 or series 2. It was the blue pack. I don't know which one. I have one. I have a Wolverine, but those were the best X-Men cards ever. To this day, they have never matched them. Even who's Upper Deck and who's the other one that does like, does the I want it may be up. No shit. I can't remember the company. It does like the masterpiece or whatever. No one's ever topped there. It's just they were cool looking cards, like comic look cards. There wasn't like all this fancy painting jobs and shit like that.
That's cool.
I think it was. I want to say it was series 1 or series 2. But yeah, people were buying the fuck out of those. You couldn't keep packs on shelves.
I've seen those before, but I don't think it was a big thing in my area. Like where I grew up. I
collected. Don't ask me why. I collected. I had the whole set of the Batman the movie cards. Going to the fucking convenience store, buying 35 cents a pack, chewing the bubble gum. Dude, no shit. On my kid's life, I had a card that wasn't even a scene in the movie because I purposely watched that movie when I was seeing it just to see that scene. It never happened. And it's actually Batman looking down on a little girl. And she's like hiding in the trash or something. And it says something Batman sees. I don't remember what it said on the back. That was never in the movie. That's why I hope.
Oh shit! You got some cutting room floor.
I wish I would have kept that card, man.
Well, it's just like that's what I used to like about baseball cards too, because there would be like misprints, and then a certain misprint just ruined the card. And I was like, whatever. Then there'd be other misprints. It's like, oh, sorry, this Babe Ruth misprint is actually worth twice as much because they only produced 17. And you're like, what? How the fuck?
Like you had Billy Ripken with the FU card.
Yeah, there's cards with people on the back. Like there's a basketball card. I think it's Doc Rivers. It's a basketball card of Doc Rivers from the 90s. And in the background, the reason the card's so valuable is Eric Menendez and his brother. Menendez brothers. Yeah. They were in the background of the cards of Doc Rivers.
It is Mark Anthony's card, his Knicks card, huh?
Yeah. Or somebody's card. I couldn't remember if it was.
No, it's his New York Knicks card. I think Mark Anthony. I think you're right.
I don't know. I thought it was Doc Rivers. I don't know why I was.
No, it's not Doc Rivers. I think Mark Anthony. I think you're right.
Gary.
All I know is it was funny as hell that I was like, what? That's why that card's worth something? Because there's two killers back there. They just literally, that picture is the first picture of them probably taken after they just killed their parents. Like I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that is a pretty cool card to have, though.
I mean, thinking about cards and value, Gary, if you have Jim McMahon's rookie card, he's going to try to run for president here soon.
Oh, what? Shit. Are you kidding me?
Really? He'll never brain win. Damage. Damn.
I'll go for him.
I seen him in some shit. He's like got brain damage and shit from all the coke and the hits to the head.
I just still remember the Super Bowl shuffle. Why did they do that?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Here we go. There's a tape somewhere out there that's got me doing the Super Bowl shuffle as a talent show competition from your class way back in the day. And of course, you know who I was? Y'all know who I was. Gary Fensick. You know why? Because my name was fucking Gary. That's why. Yeah. I got stuck with that fucking name, and I was like, "This is bullshit." I'm the white guy. Really? I'm the white guy.
Should have been Willie Gold.
Why am I the white guy?
Watch my swirl.
It was just called lack of options, Gary. I mean, it was y'all had easy. 2 white guys in the class. They had to be McMahon and the kicker. You know, I mean, they could.
Gary Fensick was
lack
a safety,
of options, bro. You know,
he was a safety. Trust me, I know.
They're like, you look white enough here. Come here, play him.
I was lighter than that. Yeah, bro. But that was cool. That's what's always cool about like even with collecting like coins, which is not like a thing that I necessarily do. But one thing that I do, is that just popped up her fucking head out of her. Is that I get coins that are made that are minted before 1980. Because they got more silver content in those.
Is that why she's always looking at coins?
Yeah, I taught her that. Yeah, a long time ago. I've been doing that shit forever. And if you listen to a coin that's made out of it has more silver in it than a coin that doesn't, you'll hear the difference. You'll hear the ting. Yeah. The ting is different. It's a distinctive noise. I couldn't tell you because I don't know music, so I don't know like what's an E or F or a G or whatever fucking musical note it makes. But it just sounds different. One sounds heavier and another one sounds lighter.
Your girl told me that.
Yeah, because I told her the same shit. This is shit that's in my head. I tell you
guys
all the time.
Looking at coins every time she sees one on the ground before her and I exchange change.
She'll buy your quarter. She'll just trade you with a regular quarter. Oh, that's a 1974 quarter. Can I get that quarter? I'll give you my quarter for it.
Yep.
Gary's getting ready for the werewolves.
I'm telling you, I'm getting
He's collecting
note
silver.
that shit down. Fuck around, find out. I have some silver tipped arrows so I can keep on using these bitches.
Well, what about?
You see, there they
what
come,
about-
Gary.
Oh,
I'm
the
saying
dog's barking.
with y'all talking about that, I might have to be worried. I might have to keep my hair cut and beard shaved a little bit more often.
He does kind of look like a werewolf.
Like,
It's our other it's our mascot from Quit Whining. He's
hmm
being, he's saying hello.
Hello.
Which
Was
we're
that
actually
Cash?
going to do our show after this, so
Yeah,
Oh.
that's Cash.
we'll actually do a podcast later. I think.
That's
Well, we're
what's up.
supposed to.
Double duty. Okay.
We can
Yeah.
well, I mean, we
Well, we-
kind of sort of work around if I'm feeling all right sometimes.
Well,
so.
last night the rain sort of interrupted the internet for a little bit, and the streets flooded, and
Oh yeah,
a
that was
few other
fun.
issues, and then
Welcome to
they
the South,
came
bitch.
over. So we
I
Welcome
went
to
to
the
the
motherfucking
mailbox
South.
for stickers so that the rain didn't damage my stickers.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I got both of them going.
That's funny. You guys are from different rooms in the same house.
yeah.
His dog,
That's great. That's
his
just fucking
dog is
fantastic.
barking by him,
Yeah.
and mine's barking by me.
No,
Yeah, like,
no, I'm by
A
the
lot of
back
dogs are
door.
fucking- Like my dog is chilling out there. I'm like,
I love
one,
your
one,
dog.
one of Christy's friends came over with her boyfriend and some other people, or whatever. They're all in the backyard fucking
All
chilling.
right, that's
And I'm like, all right,
enough.
you guys go chill. I got a
That's
Mine
podcast
doesn't
to do.
really
enough.
bark. Mine doesn't really bark.
Don't you talk back.
My goodness. I have to edit all this shit out.
No, we don't. Let's keep it in.
Oh no, my husband got him. My husband got
Yeah,
him. He
no.
listens to Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
he
did
doesn't.
he?
No.
Daddy.
I was gonna do it. I seen it go into it. I had to pause it.
Oh, what?
I was
Nothing. Nothing at all.
But
dog's like, this is our opinion.
Oh,
And now
man.
he's sitting there looking at me like, "Did you just tell me to shut up?"
Yeah, well.
well, I
Yes.
will say my
They're not
dog,
in.
since I get some cards mailed to me, they'll get wrapped around with like these little corn like pop things. My dog eats all of them. He can go straight to the box and pull out 3 or 4 of them.
Are you
Yeah, I know.
fussing with the dog?
Sorry.
You're gonna have some editing to do.
No, we're
Oh,
good.
there's
Keep
a
it in.
mute button
No.
there.
Oh no, everything goes up. Fuck that. I ain't gonna sit there and edit every little thing out. You get.
See,
I
and that's
just
why I
feel
was
like
used
there's
to
a
the.
mute
You the one that use the one that looks
The
like
voice.
the ass. Mute your camera, or you look like the ass.
Yeah, I got a little button. That's why I yelled at the dogs. They started going fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Somebody's coming inside the house.
I
Oh,
love
yeah,
your
there is a
dog.
mute down here.
Nah, they're fine.
Massey is my favorite.
He's a big fucking pain in my ass. That's what he is.
He's very. When I hit my head that day and I
Well,
was
so much
laying
for
in
the
the
card
bed.
collecting show.
Well, I mean, you do have Quit Whining on here. All we do is
Took over the podcast, bro. I told you, see, that's what happens. Got too many of them.
Yeah.
fuck.
No, it's talking cards, which I can do. It's the hobby is basically about going back to what it was in the 90s where they overpopulated it, and I think it's heading back towards that phase. So it's like it's better to pick and choose now. So like as you said, if
Okay.
you like a player, go after it. If you like this, go after it. I mean, there are just thousands upon thousands of sets out there now. The problem is they're owned by like one company and they're basically the same card. They just make it different with like a different border.
I see me if I buy cards, I'll buy like single cards now, like something I may have liked back. Like I have one X-Men card I bought, and I bought it for my X-Men number 50, my Wolverine number 50. It's like one of the most legendary Wolverine covers, and I bought that one card just to put it in the bag with the comic.
Well, I will let you know when Berserk, the Keanu Reeves thing that you introduced the comic books to, they're getting a Netflix series to do an anime with that. They will make anime cards for that. This company called Wize. Once they make those cards, I'll let you know so you can, if you want to buy some, buy some.
I don't collect cards. Now, if you come across some of those X-Men series too, I'll show you if buying some chance. I'd be interested now.
I never knew those X-Men cards were like that, bro.
Actually,
like,
you know what, guys? I lied to y'all too. There was something I fucking completely forgot about.
Yes.
That changed everything. Dirk's gonna appreciate it. I fucking the WWF cards from like 1990. The
Oh,
first,
I remember
the first
those.
sets. Yeah,
Oh shit! I used to collect those. I used to love
Yeah.
I
wrestling.
forgot about that because those hit like the grammar schools for some reason. It blew the fuck up, and people were watching wrestling all of a sudden.
They have some value as well. The older ones and the new ones.
It's
They're
marketing,
actually-
bro.
Yeah. Well, like
Item
this
was-
weekend at the wrestling event, Fanatics Live went there, and they're one of the companies that are making the new cards. So they're doing like some of the pieces, companies are out there doing breaks for impeccable WWE cards this weekend at the live events. So as
Yeah,
you said, it's all about marketing.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm only into the older shit, So
Yeah.
I'm not even. I mean, those cards. The cards are more pointless than the fucking people themselves on them now. These people are not important anymore. You're just a face on the card. Anybody can have a card of an action figure these days. Even you, me, Mistress,
I know.
Boogie, and Just Tom. We can get our own action figures and we can have our own cards. No
I
one's
go on
special
right now
anymore.
and go fucking order an action figure myself. I can get a Funko Pop of a fucking myself.
Yeah.
Like I've seen
Oh,
those.
my husband has one.
I get those commercials all the time on fucking Instagram. Hit me up with them ads. I'm like scrolling, and I'll send Funko Pop. He can make it look just like you. Send us a picture.
It is creepy. Actually, it is creepily like very accurate.
Yeah,
Very accurate.
I'm good with just my little, my toy ones that I know. Like I know the Incredible Hulk's not real. I can have him. I'm cool. Not a real person. Like how that little thing has a fucking it steals my soul, and all of a sudden I'm in this fucking toy. Can't tell nobody I'm in the toy.
We think alike. Yes.
It's like some weird ass shit happens. Like,
Look, those are the cards.
I'd say instead of Chucky,
1990s.
it'll be like Gary with two eyes.
Oh my gosh.
oh fuck out of here, bro.
Hulk Hogan.
WCW had them too.
I had
Like
this
the
card. I
cards.
lost my
shit.
shit when
Oh
I
my
got that
God.
card.
Which one?
The Warrior.
Okay,
That-
so
okay.
you can't tell. 'cause
Oh.
All right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good card. I
Yeah,
remember those.
all
Dude,
those
I
have
even
value.
got it. Dude, no shit. My parents went to the store and that's when they were giving them away. I think it was Honey Nut Cheerios, the posters. And fucking,
makes
I
sense.
was sitting there looking at them all. I'm like, that one. Went home, took that shit out, and it was the Ultimate Warrior, dude. I was like, holy
Oh.
shit. And that was the one I wanted. That was my boy.
Just went straight to the room and jerked off. All right, let's go.
Pretty much.
I got the card. Oh my god. Oh, he did it fast too. Just like the Warrior. Ran that ring real fast. Oh yeah, brother.
Parts unknown.
Oh, the little Hulkamaniac.
You can't escape the power of the warrior, Rick Rude. Oh, no.
Oh shit. But yeah, bro. Cars are fucking
Oh,
crazy.
Miss Elizabeth.
Miss Elizabeth.
139. What is it?
Damn.
And it's actually a grade of 10. That's all.
I was gonna say
yeah.
it's a PSA
Yeah.
10. Jesus. It's a perfect card. Okay, cool.
Where's Scary Sherry? Sensational Sherry.
They had her card.
Oh,
That's nuts, bro.
I always liked her. She was great.
Yeah, they had her card. I remember I had her card, Sherry. I guess this was series 1.
See, that's definitely one thing I never got into wrestling.
Yeah, I
so-
see those. I don't know what those were from though. WrestleMania 3. So they may have had cards before then. This is the one that put them on the map. That's
I'm
the
more like-
series.
I'm more likely to have fucking Lucha
I remember
Libre
that.
fucking cards than I am wrestling cards.
Well, as I
I
said,
mean,
you'd be
love
surprised
it.
at what they make cards for. Because like I had like Grease cards, Mork and Mindy, like just old shows that they made tops trading cards for. That
They
like
make trading cards for Harry Potter too.
I know they probably had that shit in the fucking cereal too, though. $5 of Lucky Charms. Get him working Mindy fucking trading card. Nanu.
yeah.
Nanu.
Remember that shit? Nanu.
Nanu.
I remember that shit. That shit was crazy.
I mean,
It came to me in a
Nanu.
dream the other day. I was like, what the fuck? Where's that from? I just
I will-
googled Nanu and then fucking working Mindy. I'm like, God damn it.
I
old
will
as shit.
I will
series
say
1.
when my father
Oh, yeah.
passed away, he collected Wheatie front boxes, and he actually had
Oh.
one of Bruce Jenner where he won his gold. Well,
Oh,
Bruce
shit.
Jenner doesn't exist anymore, so
No.
I actually had to save that.
Yeah, I would have saved that too. That's fucking awesome.
Yes,
I remember that cereal boxes, the Wheaties boxes with the. I remember Mary Lou Retton was on there.
Yeah,
MJ was
he
on
had
there.
that one as well.
Like there's a
Mary
lot of
Lou,
people that
okay.
was on there.
Yeah.
There was a lot. Man, those were fucking cool. I remember that. That's like I remember there was a house that I did down here. I don't know if they're still our customer. I can't remember their last name. There was a house that we went to, and they were like showing us the house before they had to go to the pool or some shit. And we walked through the house, and in the house they had a poster of every Jazz Fest since the beginning of Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
Wow.
In their house, in frames. They're big. They're the big posters. You know, the big fucking movie posters. You know, they were those. And there was every fucking room we walked into when we were going through this fucking house. Every room. It's like they were all in order. It was like 73, 74, 75, 76. And you're like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
And you go into another room, you're like 92. 90. You're like, what
Oh
the
shit.
fuck? Like, do you guys have every? They're like, yeah, we have all of them every year. Like, our family's been part of the committee for generations or some shit. And I'm like,
Whoa.
bro, I'm like, y'all are old money for real out here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not used to that shit. Like, Chicago's old money, but that's like in some neighborhoods that I didn't even go around. This is like a regular neighborhood, like somewhere in Old Metairie. It's like,
Oh, dude,
Just-
those
just
people in
some-
Old Metairie.
just
Yeah.
some seven, some $1.17 million fucking house. That's no big deal. There's one guy who does their house. Do you do one of them houses down there, Fatty? The dude that has that red Ferrari like 388. He just sits it outside in front in the nice days. It's got that water fountain on the side that we have to do too. Or is that? I think that's Boogie's one.
Mr. Levy?
I don't know. I don't want to say nobody's name.
Yeah, it's the Longhouse. Oh,
Let's give out his
Whatever.
address too.
Exactly.
I promise you, dude. No one's gonna fucking. We ain't that fucking big yet, dude. The fourth, yeah.
I mean, fucked up. Some shit happens and be like, "Hey, bro, you hear about that?"
Well, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna text you an article next week. Be like, "Hey, bro, we might have some liability issues."
Yeah, but they don't know where at. So hey.
Oh my god!
They'll be like,
Dude.
we got the name and address from
Well, I mean,
the
but
Bayou
that-
Geeks
I mean-
podcast.
no, you didn't get shit from me. But the way he put it's like, you got one? Which one out there? They're all the fucking same. You know, they all have.
So I tried to
Ferraris.
describe it as much as I could, bro. It's just hard.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
that
if,
was
someone
like,
that, if
else out
that's
there
who you're
fucking
thinking of, yeah, I still do. He's
well,
out.
that was like last week on the Quit Whining show. I was like, I didn't want to mention your name, and I was like talking about the headbands, and I was like, the only one I could buy looks identical to the one you wear. I was like,
fine,
I don't
bro.
want to mention his name.
No, you can mention my name. You're fine. It's about headbands. Everybody,
Okay.
you can't even see it though here because I got good lighting.
Just
But I
make
got
sure you
fucking- I
refer
got-
to him as my lord,
So,
I have
me lord.
I have
Maximus.
yeah, exactly. I have a headband fucking tan line. Like you can see it when you're up close. Like right now you can't see
oh
it that bad.
God.
But I gotta but it's because it's so fucking hot. Like I'm fucking
Oh my God.
three different shades.
I had that before.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Dude,
But I
my
have to wear a
husband has
headband.
tan line.
Oh yeah. We all
Yeah.
always do.
The
Farmer's
worst
tan.
is
Yeah.
on his drive. Yep.
Yep.
And his
Okay.
boots. My
Oh
husband.
yeah. My ankles. We all got white feet. I got
His-
white fucking
His
feet.
watch band.
Yeah.
No, this week one of the pairs of shorts I wear has like one little hole in it.
Oh,
up
that's
my
a big
leg.
hole.
I have one like diamond, like quarter size, $50 size burn mark on my leg where the sun got through the one little hole.
What? That's a
crazy.
new one.
He's looking at his
I will-
tan, like, what the fuck is this? It's
I
like
will
you ever
tell
see
y'all
those
that.
girls, the tan with like those weird tops, and then
Yeah.
they take it off. It's like, why you got a checkerboard pattern? Because she
Yeah.
left her fucking top on. That's why. That's why she sat out in the sun and drank tequila for fucking 17 hours. And this is what you
The
look like. when
sun,
you're done.
yes, takes it out of you. But you know what else takes it out of you? Walking into a warehouse where there is absolutely no moving air.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
I hate
Musty
when
ass
I
shit.
have to, and it's all from China, so I gotta go in there, and it's
Jesus. I've been wearing a mask all day long. All
well,
day.
no, then
Jumps in there, just random.
It does, bro. Sometimes we don't know, man.
But
I think he said China too many times, bro. That's what it was. He said it's too many times and triggered it. And shit happened, bro.
I
It's got like a 30-minute
understand
reset.
because when I go out into the warehouse,
Welcome to the family.
I wear my headband.
Yeah, but I haven't worn a headband
Everybody gets the samples.
No, the funniest part, like now that that's popped up all the time on my Facebook page, emails will be like Dave Chappelle show, Dave Chappelle show. Like
Yeah,
all
they're
over.
funny as shit.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Dave Chappelle.
Oh no.
Not all.
It's great. It's
No,
great
Dave
America.
Chappelle.
I wonder if he likes trading cards.
And that's why we got
You
Dave
should
doing it.
ask him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him, but so much red tape.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're short on funds, you know. We asked Ryan to, use the company as collateral.
Hey,
but
Hey,
he
y'all
didn't like
both
it.
were smoking, so that's one enticement of his.
We ain't that fucking famous.
We're not Netflix famous, baby. Sorry.
We're infamous.
No, we're not even that. I don't even want to be that.
I don't even think we could go back another 20 years and we could do enough. Maybe. But yeah, we don't have 20 years.
What movie? There was a movie. I forgot what it was. I heard about this the other day where they didn't, for some reason, the guy he hit his head or some shit and woke up. And when he woke up, he was back in the same time frame, basically, but like an alternate universe where nobody ever heard of the Beatles. And one day he was just like whistling a song and like singing a song, an old Beatles song, but nobody's ever heard of the Beatles. So he's singing all this music, and people are like, "Oh my god, that's great, that's amazing!" And he becomes this huge star because nobody ever knew what the Beatles were. That's what this universe that he was living in. And it was just fucking weird. I was just like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Huh?" So he recreates basically all the Beatles songs and their style and everything throughout the years.
Oh, so it's
Even when
Hollywood. No, Hot Tub
What
Time
movie is
Machine.
this?
Kind of, sort
Oh.
of, but not really. It's not Hot Tub Time Machine. It's that's different. That's when old boy bought Google. I remember that shit.
No,
That
he
shit was dope.
created it.
Yeah, he
Google.
Yeah.
Motley
Yeah.
Crue singer, everything.
Yeah.
He did it all.
Oh, he did everything. First, he knew it was.
What's
he
the
knew it
name
was
of that movie, Gary? Don't lose it.
Peggy
I
Sue
don't
got
know.
married, 1985. Kathleen Turner.
Oh,
Actually, that was almost what Gary was describing until he got to the Beatles part.
Yeah, it was something. I'm telling you, it was something about the Beatles.
Y'all never seen
Was it-
Peggy Sue got married? Kathleen Turner.
It's-
Nicolas Cage.
It
Was
sounds
the
familiar. It sounds
Nicolas
familiar.
Cage is on my list, so I've probably seen it.
I love Nicolas Cage. He's fucking great. I think he does movies all the goddamn time.
Yes.
I lost Face Off, one of my favorite movies.
Oh, him and
that
John
was a good one.
Travolta.
I like Face Off.
Dirty Dancing.
Never seen it.
I like Patrick Swayze with no clothes on.
Oh, I was like,
What
oh.
I would say? Wait, Nicholas.
I was,
What?
we were Nicolas Cage. I'm like, she said Dirty Dancing. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was like,
Is this the next shit? Does she got some fucking seeing the future shit going on?
I
Like in
I thought she had something against Patrick. I'd be like,
Wait,
boo
what?
to Gary, boo to.
I'm like, is she fucking Cameron Poe?
It's the fucking,
Really?
it's the fucking
Dirty
Patrick
Dancing,
Swayze
Nicolas
fan
Cage.
club in this motherfucker right here.
I love
Nicolas-
Patrick Swayze.
To Wong Fu, his greatest role.
I don't know about that, bro. Roadhouse is pretty fucking good, bro.
Oh no,
oh,
Yeah,
have y'all
all
seen the new
is good.
Roadhouse?
yes, it was
And
Chris
fine,
has-
but it
I have
wasn't.
not.
It
It was
wasn't.
fine. It's its own
It
movie.
wasn't,
It's
no,
okay.
but it's not.
Yeah.
Not Patrick. No.
Jake Gyllenhaal's pretty good. He's cool.
Yeah, it was fun for what it was. They didn't
It
try to
kinda
mock
was-
the first one or copy it. I give them that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, and then Connor was he was too much. He was like
Yeah.
sometimes he was
overboard.
okay, and then sometimes he was just there's too much cocaine.
If he didn't talk, it would have been fine.
So much cocaine. It was like God, like just like maybe not take cocaine on the days you're shooting. Maybe let's do that. Like we do
Let me
that.
tell you something, fella. Yeah, even,
With his fucking oh,
yeah,
we got a fucking problem here.
yeah. He was too animated,
He was, bro. He was like Conor McGregor on 12.
like
Like,
the other
oh my
guy in
God,
the original
that's-
movie. The
that's
other guy
scary.
with the long hair, he was
Yeah.
more believable because he didn't talk. You know, he just stayed in the background until it really got bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor was just like a fucking cartoon character.
Yeah.
He's drifting the corners, bro.
Yeah,
He's
fucking jumping off
the
exploding
gas.
boats. Yeah, it's like, come on, dude.
He's doing some crazy shit, bro.
You
It's like,
can't
this is-
kill me, you see?
No, he didn't die. Like you thought he was dead, and then he's like, nope. Guess what? Roadhouse 2, bitch.
So you
Connor's back. Like fucking Freddy. They can't kill me, bitch. Or
I love
Jason
Freddy.
Voorhees. Jason's
Ooh.
fucking awesome.
I'm just
Jason is he like the biggest of them, or is it because I think he's bigger than Candyman, right?
Who?
he
Yeah.
is.
Jason, as far as like,
Yes. Jason, Michael Myers, and Freddy are the top
Yeah.
three.
yeah.
Like if you're talking about
No, no.
slashes,
No,
not
I'm talking
movie
about I'm talking about actual like physicality, like
Who's
physical
yeah,
height.
bigger? Who's big?
Yeah, who's like
Yeah.
actually the biggest. Like
Oh,
Jason's the biggest.
Michael Myers and Jason are about the same.
Is that's what I see? I knew Freddy was
Freddy's
that big.
shorter.
No,
Freddy's
he's
Freddy was a
shorter.
normal dude that was a pedophile and all kinds of shit.
Jason may have
He wasn't a pedophile.
Jason to probably take it over Michael Myers. Though. I think
I like
Jason's taller.
Ghostface.
What? That's not even the kind of, you wouldn't even make the top 10.
I know.
He don't have a
I
chance.
just
They
had
would.
to say it.
All right.
I mean,
Aw.
I can't. This is just. Did she just say Ghostface? She said Ghostface.
I didn't. This was not me. That's the co-host. He made that executive decision. No, you forgot about one other person too. If you want to put them up there, fucking Pinhead, man.
Pinhead.
Pinhead was different. Pinhead was. He wasn't like he was super. Well, I guess he was a
Pinhead
person.
may have been tall. I don't really know that one, but I would probably put him up there with like Michael Myers type something.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre wasn't. He wasn't tall. He was just big.
No,
He was
stocky.
Yeah,
wide.
he was a
Yeah,
big, stocky
stocky.
dude.
Yeah, he was.
Leatherface, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
Leatherface was
know.
pretty fucking.
I don't know how tall he was supposed. Well, I think he was supposed
There's
to.
got to be a
Oh.
website or
Was
something we can
Leprechaun in
Google.
there?
I think he was supposed to be a big guy. Remember? Yeah, I think he was supposed to be a big.
I think he was just
like
a wide
big-
guy.
No, I
I didn't
think
know
he
if
was
he was
tall too. No, I think he was tall too.
I think
You
he
were-
was
Go ahead.
Chris. I think
Yeah.
tall and big.
Because
See,
he
I
was
don't
supposed to
remember
be
that.
putting meat on hooks and shit.
Yeah.
That's just a
Yeah.
country boy. I seen
I'm
him
a-
when I first moved down here and lived in fucking Alec. That's right, y'all. The city out here is called Alec because if you call it Alexandria, that's too many syllables.
No, dude,
Yeah.
that original movie is still a fucking classic. That first movie.
Where
I mean, the
y'all from,
original. I could watch that
original
movie. Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, those. I like the old scary movies. Old
Yeah.
scary movies were
Oh,
fun.
nothing beats the late 70s or
Early 80s.
80s or ones.
Some of the
back.
90s stuff was not too bad. It was just it started getting funny. It started being like, we all know what CGI is. Get out of here.
It
like,
became
oh.
that like the Miss Ghostface down there, that kind of shit.
Y'all
I know what you
That was
did.
a joke.
I know.
Y'all
It's always a
forgot about Evil
joke.
Dead.
Hey,
No,
look,
but they had-
Leprechaun.
But they no. Well, that was became a spoof.
yeah, that when they had
Yeah.
Leprechaun like in the hood, like it was like
But if you
you
think
think
about
the
that,
Shark 2 movies ago.
The
they had
first one was good.
wait,
The
what they
first one
had,
was just first one was weird.
all those movies became the same. Look, like Scream. I Know What You Did Last Summer. What
Yeah.
other ones
Yeah.
they had? I mean, the list kept Final Destination
Oh my
was
God.
cool.
Final
If it
Destination
was
was-
one movie.
That was
I have never
No.
seen any of them.
No, Final Destination is cool because Final Destination was nothing you could do about Destiny.
But
happening
it
to you.
got old.
wasn't-
But it got old.
wasn't-
It's
it
just
wasn't
like you know it's
it
going to
wasn't-
happen. And it's like,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
but you don't know how you're gonna die. One dude's like, "Oh, I just made it out of this elevator and didn't die," and then goes home, slips on a fucking soap,
Yeah.
strangles himself in the fucking shower. What? That wasn't supposed to happen either. But Destiny was like, "Doo doo doo," soap on the ground.
If you
The
notice,
LASIK
all
surgeries
the
freaked
best
me out.
ones had the the 2000s. Blair Witch Project was great. It was the first one to do that. It made it great
Yeah.
because no one ever did that before. What happens? You start getting paranormal activity. What was
Yeah.
the other bullshit? You
Oh my
started getting that
God,
shit. It's like
yeah.
it got old, you know. Now with Saw, they should have stopped that. In my opinion, they should have just stopped that one. The movie would have become like The Exorcist, you know,
Dude,
like
that
in
first
that
one-
legendary status.
think
Now
I've
it's
only
so
seen-
depleted and
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
know that they're taking? So I don't know if any of y'all play video games or,
Mhm.
well, play. What is that stupid game that my son plays? Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite? No, I don't play Fortnite.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'll
So
play
they
Fortnite.
take a bunch of the old, like, I'm trying to think of the best way. They have Ghostface. They have like they reenact this shit from like when we're kids. I don't know.
No, they have the licensing agreements with those companies to use their characters, and they have them do little dances and certain things that those characters can do in Fortnite. If you guys are familiar with Fortnite, I'm familiar with it, but I don't play Fortnite. I
I
know
don't
what
play
it
it.
is.
we
I don't know-
need another co-worker on here, Brian, to come up and talk
Oh,
to us
yeah.
about
I
Fortnite.
don't know nothing about
Yeah.
Fortnite, but I hear Keegan say, "Oh, guess what's on Fortnite? Ghostface." And I'm like, that's not new. Or Hellraiser.
Been around for over 25 years now, Keegan.
I know. No, here's the funny
all
part.
kinds of things.
It's the funniest part. There was one that I seen that a guy said that he's walking on the street and he's wearing a Nirvana shirt. The guy's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Like, and he's like this young kid. He's like, "Oh man, that's a nice Nirvana shirt you're wearing." He's like, "Yeah, I seen him like last week." He's like, "No, those guys have been dead. Like, they've been dead longer than you've been alive." Like, what
Maybe
the fuck
3
are you
times
talking-
over, you
I
know?
know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like a 20-year-old. Like,
Actually, 30 years ago this year.
like
Maybe
such
they're a
good
witch
band.
and talk to them in the beyond.
Okay, this is a different
Okay,
podcast.
Courtney.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That was not me this time.
this time.
I'm just getting water.
It's always the quiet ones.
But yeah, bro, but trading cards are fun. All kinds of cards. We all got them in there for different reasons and different situations. But
this take a U-turn back.
Yeah, well, that's what we were talking about. So I was trying to.
That's what we do.
Oh yeah, it's like let's just bring us back on the exit.
Dirk, do you have anything to say? Dirk's been quiet all night.
No, he's been saying stuff. He's just gonna get cut off all the goddamn time.
That's how I got into Tom Seaver because of baseball cards. That's how I became a Mets fan. Then he went to Cincinnati, became a Cincinnati Reds fan. Oh, Tom Seaver, I love that picture.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I used to love Sammy Sosa when he was Dominican, not the white Sammy Sosa we have now.
Well, so did I.
Well, he did go back to Dominican when he was in Congress. So he went back,
Yeah, but if you look at a picture of him now, he's whiter than Wize Mistress.
Oh no, I'm just talking about when he went to Congress. He forgot how to speak English.
Oh no, they always forget how to speak English. Are you kidding me?
No, not when he was winning the cars and the shit for the home run year.
Yeah, no. But when they talk,
he knew English. He get that check.
No, he still got that check no matter what. He got a translator.
No bullshit. I seen him give interviews. Motherfucker speaking English. He goes to Congress.
I might have to mute because the kids are coming in.
Well, tell the kids to keep it down.
Yeah. Tell them you're a visitor at somebody else's house. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, the lady of the house is on here. Tell the kids to shut up.
No, she's in the other room.
Oh,
I put y'all on
closer
mute
to
and was
him.
hollering at them.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Whatever.
I found the mute button.
Get the belt.
Exactly. Hey, go outside and give me a switch.
Whoa.
What did I do, Mama? What did I do?
Yeah, no, you had to pick your own switch.
Nothing about that.
Nope, not
No,
big
this
enough.
generation because you can't touch them because they'll sue you. They'll call Child Protective Services. You can't hit me.
You see, your kids know nothing about that. That's why they're going to leave you in an old age home. You should have whooped their ass, and they'll be like, "I'll never leave you there, Mama."
My son told me when he becomes a famous baseball player that he's going to buy an RV and I won't have to work anymore. And I'm just going to follow him around the country in the RV.
Oh,
Damn,
sounds
just
like
an
a plan.
RV, huh? He's a little cheap, huh?
I'm cool with an RV.
Then you're gonna be like, well, Keegan, where will we park it when you're not playing baseball? In the trailer park.
No, he told me I could have a spot of land on by his house.
Oh, you have some land.
Got that back 30 out there for you, baby.
He's not giving into a house. He said you get an RV.
No, we just have some land. I'll get you a
get some
connect out there
land.
though. You good? I got you some electricity and water. You be all right.
Buy you no house.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'll give you some land.
Watch
some
out for
dirt.
those tornadoes, Mom.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
But he told me he wanted to take care of me, so I'm okay with that.
Christy and I have even talked about this before. Like we said it at a certain point when we get too old, we're just gonna be like, fuck it, sell everything and just buy an RV and just travel. Be like,
Yes.
we don't. Yeah, it's like it's more and more likely where that's actually like, I'm okay with that. Oh, we'll go live here for 6 months. We'll go live there for 6 months. Hey, let's go
I'm
over
tired
here.
of this place.
Yeah, it's like I don't have to fucking work. I'm like, I'm fine. Whatever. Let's
It
go.
rains too much here. We need to go where it's
Timmy.
sunny.
That sounds fun.
Hey,
I couldn't have as many animals if I did.
it can't rain all the time.
I know. Can't rain all the time.
Unless you're in
Let's live in
Seattle,
the South.
Washington.
We're in the fucking South. It's fucking feels like it's raining every goddamn day.
Yeah. Lately, yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking. That's why they're killing me. Shut up.
Welcome
Making
home,
everything
boys.
worse.
What fucking cats, bro? Killing me.
I know it's amazing. I'm the only one here from actual Louisiana on here.
That's bullshit. I'm from here.
You are from me? I thought you were from like Mississippi or some shit. Or Alabama. I'm serious. I did. I thought you were from Mississippi, Alabama.
Go ahead, dig your
God.
dirt, your grave. Go ahead.
Well,
No,
you
I'm
have
from
people
here.
everywhere, dude. It's like I got
Because I'm
family coming down. They're from
adopted.
here. I got family. Like Jesus Christ, you got family everywhere. And
I
I
do have
never
family
knew. I never really asked you like exactly where you were. Or
Oh, I'm from here.
Okay.
Katrina hit, and we moved to Alabama, and then
You see, I wasn't wrong.
I moved to Virginia.
Because she moved to Alabama, they came back.
Yeah, you got one of the
He's actually from
destinations
here.
correct, just not in what order they were.
Yeah,
made.
exactly.
Ah, such a man.
That's why they have all the lottery numbers. Just some of them. It's fine. Some of
I
them.
was like, I know what I've been hearing for the past, what, how long I've been at Ernie's? 13 years? I know what I've heard over 13 years.
You've been there 13 years?
Well, 12 and a half.
I've been there since 2011.
Well,
Yeah.
how do you fucking
Dang.
die? Good for you.
Not searching here.
You drive around in air condition. Fuck you.
Yeah, I got my truck. My truck is awesome.
Much earned.
Hey, Greg, you know that my truck it got a rear view camera and power windows. I got all 4 windows that roll down.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
Oh man.
You heard
All
that is?
4.
That's the breeze. And then when I don't want to hit it, it's like, just like that. No more breeze. Just close the fucking window.
Oh yeah.
How you like that, Fatty? You want to talk shit about my goddamn truck?
No, not really. I envy it.
One day you shall have. I want to win. Because it took me forever. I got lucky. So somebody haven't had an issue for me to even get the truck that I'm in.
we had an old friend. Hey, it happens, bro. You know, it's the moments, bro. Y'all seen Blood In, Blood Out? Don't look at me, little puppet. Don't look at me. You just choke him from behind. It happens, bro. We got to do it sometimes. To the ones
You're
we
gonna have shit on my knife or on my dick. You choose.
Well, I didn't go that fucking far now,
That's,
dude. I mean,
that's the shit I remember from Blood In, Blood Out. I was like, what?
yeah, okay.
In my watch, like, this is prison?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is the worst kind of fucking
Message.
I could have never thought of. I would have never. That fucking. I was like, bro, I don't want to go to prison. Nope.
Yeah, stay out of prison.
Yeah, no, prison doesn't sound fun at all. Like none of the movies we grew up watching, fucking, prison looks fun.
No.
Now it does.
No, now it still doesn't. It still looks horrible.
Dude.
Better
I
than it
gotta
was.
say this real quick. Funny story, dude. When I was working in the sports store, little Mike, who me and him were working. Remember, you know them blow up things that go on the lawn of like the players? They're like in the stands and shit.
Yeah.
We had one in the window, right, of a Saints player, and we're closing up. So Mike unplugged it, and some ladies passing, and Mike grabbed it from behind and started yelling, "Don't look at me, little puppet!" Dude, it was fucking great. The ladies like looking in horror, and Mike just, "Don't look at me, little puppet! Don't look at me."
It's so fucked up. Man.
Oh man, it was fucking great. You had to be there, dude.
Oh man, I miss that dude. I see him every once in a while. I post something, and his son, bro, holy shit, his son looks just like it. He's like a little carbon copy. It's like, whoop.
Yeah, he promised to be on. Come on, too. He
been
heard
promising to be come on fucking 2 years now.
Well,
I heard him at the
heard
wedding.
it at the wedding. He said it in front of everybody. He was going to come on.
Yeah, I want him to come on. I miss him. I want to see him. He's busy and shit, selling cars and whatnot.
Always busy.
Yeah, he's always fucking running around, dude.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the part of the evening I enjoy the most. Good night.
Farewell.
Isn't it so long? Farewell.
I was waiting for Dirk to say Asvita and say goodbye. Like, what the fuck, bro? You've not seen? I haven't even seen the movie. Fuck.
I was like, thanks for inviting us. As I said, it was
We'll leave you with
enjoyable.
You do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training.
I'll never join you.
If you only knew the power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
That breaks my fucking heart.
That's why it's funny.
Shit is so fucking stupid, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. All right, y'all.
All right. No,
Let y'all go.
but y'all want to all just run on out? I'll just do the.
That's fine.
And we'll just
Yeah.
get on out of here. I know it's Saturday night. We got real quick. Well, first off, just Tom, Wize Mistress from the Quit Whining Podcast.
Thanks again for the invite.
Also, thank the Red Beard for us for letting us borrow y'all for the night.
Yep. Tell them what's up.
If everybody must know, let's let the fucking elephant out the fucking room. Red Beard was Jeff on the Bayou Geeks. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to y'all show Quit Whining. Y'all go check them out there on Spotify. I don't know what other platforms. I know y'all on
Anywhere
Spotify.
you can get your podcast, wherever you hear your podcast.
Yes.
And Wize Mistress is that's Jeff the Red Beard's mistress. Actually, that's how she is. Tom just watches in the corner. So that's fun.
So who's his wife?
And,
If that's the mistress, who's the wife?
well, yeah. You think women
I'm
only
the
have one
wife
personality?
and the
We
Yeah,
really
come on,
we
there you go,
really
come on.
know. Ski.
Ski-woo?
We know who the wife is. You know.
Hey.
With that being said, so let's do everybody's shout out. We got the Mo Dirk City podcast. That our friend Dirk and Mojo. Go check them out. They're on YouTube.
Happy birthday to Mojo.
Happy birthday,
to
Mo.
Happy birthday to
Mo.
Mojo. I was about to shout out his real name too.
No. Happy birthday, Mojo.
Happy birthday to Mojo. I hope he hears it. I'm going to hit him up
Tell
on
me
Facebook.
what's up, Dirk.
Then we got our friends at Wrestling Soup. That's Anthony Missionary Thomas, Joey Numbers, and our friend Kevin Castle, who's also reunited with the great Don Tony at the KCDT show. I may have gotten that wrong. Kevin Castle, Don Tony. Then who else we got? We got Chris. Oh shit. We got Spitball Media. That's who I was.
Spitball Media, yeah.
Our good friends at Spitball Media. You know them. You love them. That's Shaeen, Bisha O'Brien, and the great John Draper. This Tuesday, me and Gary, I told Gary today, we're going to be on Tuesday live. Well, no, for Tuesday live. We're going to be live. So, Dirk, I know you want the least listen, so we're going to be live.
Okay.
And if you can get in, I'll send you the link. Just throw me a message. I know you want to come in. So that'll be at 6 Central for us. Be 7 for y'all.
Yeah, 7 Eastern. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
So Shaeen from the Spitball Media podcast, his first time on. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk some horror.
That's what's up.
And just talk shit with Shaeen.
Down South Sports Fanatics podcast.
Yes,
shout out to our boys out there. After the huddle, what's up?
Then we got Littman. Well, God damn it, Dirk. I was about to say then we got
our friends. I was letting him hit it.
I was gonna say and our friends, Chris Matthews, Jeff Littman, Joe Punches, and who am I missing? Did I miss anybody?
We always think we always miss somebody.
Slave Cheeks. I talked to Slave Cheeks on the chat the other night, and he was asking me about Dragos. So I hope he checks out Slave Cheeks.
Hey, Cheeks.
It's like a little circle. We got like these certain podcasts has like this
kind of circle.
Insulting friends. Well, like the couple of shows I shouted out, they've been. It's like Dirk. That's how I met Dirk.
You missed the joke, bro. Forget you were good. I know.
They all like connected to one another almost.
I know. No, the circle works.
Gotcha.
I knew Gary was going there. Oh yeah, those edibles really kicked in.
Oh my god, I'm so hot. All right. Thank you everybody for listening, for joining us. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, rate and review.
Got a word from our sponsor too, real quick. You don't mind?
Who's our sponsor?
Attention, all you worthless flesh creatures. I, Starscream, under the command of Lord Megatron, hereby claim the Bayou Geeks under Decepticon control. I order all who listen now to subscribe or suffer the consequences.
Thank you, Starscream. All hail Megatron.
All hail Megatron.
All hail Megatron.
As we do like this? Is that how we? Oh
no,
that's sorry. Sorry, my bad. Tom, you know how that goes, right? I'm just kidding.
Power.
Hey, Tom from Louisiana.
Well, guys.
Oh,
I know it was a little different from y'all own show, but welcome to the arena.
Thanks for coming
welcome
out.
to the Thunderdome.
Appreciate y'all coming out, taking out some time.
Yeah,
hanging out with us.
we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get Redbeard on.
Oh shit!
We would love to have him on.
Have a 6-way.
Oh.
No, with the boxes, this 6-way.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch in the corner anyway. It doesn't matter. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Have a good evening.
yeah.